Okay, okay. Assalamualaikum and very good evening for everyone. So my name is Nurdini Batrisha binti Johari and my matrix number is 200439. Okay, so I'm introducing also Aizam and also Salihai.
Hi everyone, my name is Muhammad Izam bin Mazlan. My metric number is 201299.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Solehan bin Mota. My meeting number is 200302.
Okay, so today all of us will explain to you about class materials week 2, which is about the course CEL2103 Writing Academic Text Semester 1 2021 till 2022. Okay, so basically for this course, this is for the second week of class materials. So we will go to one by one on discussing of these class materials. Okay, first of all, pre-writing, which is generating a topic for compare and contrast essay. Topic for compare and contrast essay can involve variety of themes. You can compare ideas, events, people, different times in history, objects, and many more. And so, but for activity one, what are the features of a good topic for compare and contrast essay? So here, it is there are three features I state here, which is the first one is peculiarity, which is one of the criteria of a good topic for compare and contrast essay. If we have to choose the unusual topic used, which is the peculiarity, and then second, uh, it must have the similarities and also differences so that we can compare and contrast. And lastly, the topic should be specified too, so that the features can be called as the specificity. Okay, so we move on to the next activity. Okay, here we can see for the activity 2, we will decide. Okay, we'll decide whether the subject for the topics below can be compared, yes or no, and then rewrite the topic to ensure any subject that can be compared are included. Okay, so this topic is about the similarities and differences of two English texts, which is Moit and TOEFL. Okay, so uh, is there any subject here? Yes, and the subject here is white and covered. So the new topic we can use here is English test, white versus covered. And then second things adalah is a comparisons of government system between Malaysia and Thailand. So yes, it has the subject here, and then Malaysia versus Thailand government. And then we can see here also Leonardo da Vinci versus Titanic, a comparison. There is no subject mentioned here. We can add with a new topic, which is Leonardo da Vinci versus Titanic contribution. Okay, so we can compare it about the contribution. And then we can see here to comparing the environments of schools and college. Okay, the topic can be schools versus college environment. Let's proceed for the number 5. Comparing the effect of World War One and World War Two. Yes, the effect of World War One versus World War Two. Okay, so this can be a good topic. And then comparing and contrasting the causes of earthquake and noise pollution. Yes, the causes of earthquakes and noise pollution. Then the comparing oranges and apples. No, there is no subject to be compared here, so we can add such as nutrients of oranges versus apples. Okay, so there's another exercise below, which is number 8. Comparisons of health benefits of red, delicious, and Granny Smith apples. Yes, health benefits red, delicious versus Granny Smith apples. And then differences and similarities of lifestyles in Spain and New York. Yes, lifestyle, New York versus Spain versus New York. And then the comparisons of online learning and face-to-face learning. So we can compare it on the benefits of online learning versus face-to-face learning. So we continue to the similarity and differences of Android mobile device and Samsung handphones. So now, and then we can add with the features. Features of Android mobiles versus Samsung handphones. So the features will be compare and contrast. And then comparing and contrasting the living in urban areas and living with parents. So we can compare it with the same situation, which is living in urban versus with parents in hometown. Maybe. Okay, so now we proceed to the activity number 3, which is we have to write down the suitable subject based on the given themes and topic. The subject must belong to the same category and they can be compared. Okay, for the first, the theme is cultures, and then the topic is comparing and contrasting the working culture of two countries. So we can put the subject here is Japan and Korea. So this is the two subject that we can compare about the two countries. Okay, and then theme is events, similarities, and the topic is similarities and differences between two international sporting events. So we can compare and contrast between the FIFA World Cup and also Paralympic Games. So this is will be the two subject for the two international sporting events. And then number 3 is the theme is about travel destination. Topic a comparison of two different popular travel destinations. The subject is Istanbul and also Australia. Okay, so that's all from me for activity 1 and 3. Then I will pass it to Isaac.
Okay, thank you, Dini. So I will proceed with activity 4, which is for activity 4 is write a possible topic and subjects of a compare and contrast essay based on the given theme. So the theme is given about the lifestyle, and the topic is about a comparison on the benefits and drawbacks of buying and renting a house. So from the topic, we can check the subject is about the buying a house, and second one is the renting a house. So for the second one, theme is about the prominent figures, and you can see the topic is about comparison on the martial arts practiced by Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. And for the subject, of course, the martial arts practiced by the Bruce Lee and martial art from the Chuck, Chuck Norris. Yeah. So for the third one is about the theme is about the travel destination, and you can see the topic here is about the comparison of the popular travel destination in Sabah and Terengganu. So the subject here is about the first is about the travel destination in Sabah, and the second one is travel destination in Terengganu. So last is about the theme product, and the topic is a comparison of products sold in the Guardian Pharmacy and Watson Pharmacy. So the subject here is about the products sold in Guardian Pharmacy and the products sold in Watson Pharmacy. So from this activity, we can see we can detect from the topic we can detect that there are two subjects for every team. So we proceed to the next activity, which is activity 5, pre-writing, identifying points of comparison. So the question is, what are points of comparison in a compare and contrast essay? So the point of comparison are specific factors or main points that you will use to present the similarities of differences of two subjects. So I just explained about the two subjects in the comparison, about several just now, several things. And then we proceed to the next activity. So this one activity is about the Venn diagram. Um, so the instruction here is, in a group of 5, choose a topic from activity 2 and complete the Venn diagram below by listing possible points that are similar and different. And you must present your Venn diagram to the class. And this is for topic. The topic is comparing orange and apple. So we choose orange and apple, and then we put it in the Venn diagram, which is the sketch one. We can see has a different thing and different. So the different one is the bigger. The different, as you can see, is the big circle, and the same, the intersect in between the two big circle. So if you can see orange and apple, so different is orange color, but apple have two colors, which is red and green. But the same, orange and apple is a fruit and a juice. So that's the similarity between the orange and apple. And the other difference for orange and apple is rough skin texture. The texture is rough for orange, and apple, we can see the skin texture is smooth, very very smooth. And then the last one for the differences between orange and apple is, the orange we need to peel skin before we want to eat. So I think you guys know how to eat orange, right? If you don't know, I don't know what to say. And then the difference for apple, the skin can be eaten. So that's a very simple example for us to understand what is comparing, about the comparing and the similarity and the difference and what the same. And then I think that's all from me, and I'm gonna pass to my friend Solehan to continue the next activity. Thank you very much for listening.
Okay, thank you, Aiza. So my turn is to present the activity 7. So in this activity, the the task is based on the Venn diagram in activity 5. Identify the point of comparison of your topic. Complete the compare and contrast table below. Share your answer with the class. So in this when in this table we can see there are similarity of subject A and subject B, which is orange and apple. Also we can see the different. So the topic is comparing orange and apples. So point of comparison, fruit and texture. So for the subject A, which is orange, we can see the supporting point, which is the similarity of subject A and subject B. Both of these fruit we can make juice, and the fruit are nutritious and healthy for us. So for the difference between the subject A and the subject B is, uh, for the subject A, which is orange, the skin is rough And we also know that before we eat the orange, we must peel the skin to eat. To compare with the apple, the skin is smooth, and we does not to peel the skin, because the skin of the apple we can eat. So the point of comparison, which is for the point of comparison, which between orange and apple, is the similarity is fruit, and the difference structure. So we move to the next activity. So for the activity 8, the can you okay. So language writing on of style, writing style of an academic essay. So activity 8, rewrite the sentences below in an academic style of writing. So the sentence that given is re- regrettability. This day, a lot of people don't have job. So the academic style of writing is this day, regrettability of people are employed. The number two is you can always trust the numbers in the report. For the academic style of writing, the sentence is number in the reports are not observable. Move to the next sentence. The sentence given is sadly the bad inflation led to poverty, social unrest, and so on. So the writing sentence is unfortunately bad inflation led to poverty, social unrest, and many other challenges. Okay, last sentence of the activity 8 is what were the main cause of the Russian Revolution? So the writing style is the question of what are the main cause of Russian Revolution remains. So last activity, which is the activity 9, language, the use of caution. The task is to write the sentence to include caution by using the stated way. Okay, sentence number 1. Include caution by using modifier. The company effort to save energy was successfully. The company effort to save energy were fairly successfully. So we can see the caution is included in the sentence. Okay. Number two is include caution by using a model. The sentence is crime is related to poor education. So we must put the caution by using a model. So the sentence uh, crime may be related to poor education. Okay. For number three is the task is include caution by using adverb. The sentence that given is vaccination does not only keep your child safe, but it could save your children's life. So we put the question using an adverb, the sentence is vaccination does not only keep your child safe, but it could probably save our children's life. So we move to the question by using a verb or verb phrase. We, the sentence are given. There are possible evidence that playing game not only change brain performance but also brain structure. After we put a verb or verb phrase, the sentence is there appears to be possible evidence that playing game not only change brain performance but also brain structure. So we can see the the structure of these two those uh, of those sentence before and after we put the caution is different. So uh, after we put the question, um, the sentence, like the sentence more more suitable, or more, what I can say, more, can
Perfect,
example,
perfect.
can more perfect
Yeah,
such.
yeah.
So next, or does, or it the finish. Okay. Host. Habis dah. Okay. So
Okay.
that's all from me. Okay, Dini, you have uh, want to talk something?
Okay, so I think that's all from us. Group 1 for presenting the class materials week 2. Thank you for watching and listening for us. Alright.
All right. Thank you, everyone.
Everyone.